watching Cox Connections, only on Cox 11. Combat wounded warriors face many challenges. Here in Hampton Roads, the group Wounded Wear is helping these heroes find a purpose-driven life and peace of mind after the impact of war. Retired Navy SEAL Jason Redman and his wife Erica founded Wounded Wear in 2009. This program not only gives veterans opportunities for networking, but also focuses on their need for tranquility and a balanced life. Here to tell us about Wounded Wear are Executive Director Jason Redman and Tisha Sweeney, Events Manager. Thank you both for being here with us today.
Thanks for having us on.
So Jason, tell us, what is Wounded Wear?
So Wounded Wear was founded back in 2009. It came out of my own injuries, and really it was initially designed to bring pride back to myself and other warriors that I met along the way. And it started with free clothing and clothing modifications, and then from there it grew to empowering programs, bringing together warriors at an event we call Toast to the Heroes, and then our signature event, Jumping for a Purpose, where we take wounded warriors and throw them out of perfectly good airplanes. So at its heart and soul, Wounded Wear is designed, our mission, helping warriors to rediscover the hero within through pride, power, purpose, and peace.
Sounds like a phenomenal mission. Why are you changing the name to the Combat Wounded Coalition?
So this really is kind of the fulfillment of a vision. When I first came up with the idea for Wounded Wear, I wanted to not only instill pride in warriors. There's so many organizations out there that are trying to do good things. I wanted to be able to connect these warriors to other resources and other organizations. So fast forward now, we're almost 6 years into the organization, and over about a year ago, we started really looking at how can we take the clothing, which we bring in about 30 to 40 warriors a month who are interested in the clothing, and how do we turn that into long-term support? And we did that. The idea became, well, we can utilize this information, who they are, the warriors as they come in, find out what else they're looking for. Housing, education, employment, recreational activities, mental health support, all those things that truly make a difference in their long-term support. And then we connect them to the organizations out there, our partner organizations. So truly we wanted to build a coalition. We started looking, the VA has a tremendous job they're trying to accomplish.
But they can't do it alone.
Exactly, and neither can any organization. Their resources are limited. They have to focus on right and left limits with their mission. No individual can do it alone. So we wanted to build this coalition, and that's how the idea for the Combat Wounded Coalition was born. And we're pretty excited that we're driving forward to create that long-term support and unite these guys with our future partner organizations.
So you mentioned programs and services. Tisha, can you tell us a little bit more about some of those programs?
One of the things we're most known for, as Jay mentioned, is the clothing kits. So they're valued at about $500, and any combat injured veteran can go on our website and apply for one of those. And it's kind of just our small token of appreciation for their sacrifice for this country. And the great thing about us is that we go through all conflicts. So anyone in a current conflict or back to World War II can apply for one of these clothing kits. In addition, we do clothing modifications for amputees, so that it's easier for them to get dressed in the morning, something that we probably take for granted every day. And then of course our events, like Jay mentioned, like Toast to the Heroes, our signature black tie gala every year, and then Jumping for a Purpose.
Tell me a little bit more about Jumping for a Purpose. We were talking about that before we came onto the set.
Yeah.
Sounds like a phenomenal event.
It is. It's an amazing experience. It's our 6th year that we're having this event. It's October 3rd and 4th at Skydive Suffolk. Usually runs from about 9 to 4, and it's really a community event. We invite the community to come out, say thank you to these warriors and their families for their sacrifice. We fly in these folks from all over the country. We take care of their lodging, their flights, and of course their skydive fee, and the community can actually come out and skydive with them if they'd like. We generally have a kids area, there's music, there's food, and it's just a celebration. It's also an opportunity for fellowship for these warriors to learn from one another, talk to each other about their experiences, and continue the healing process.
And it also sounds like a great chance for the warriors to network. Tell me a little bit more about that.
It is. I mean, when you go through a traumatic experience or a traumatic loss, the best medicine really is talking about it, but you have to be very specific about who you talk to. And we've found that warriors talking to one another is really what helps heal and helps grow and instills hope in them that they can still have a happy life despite their injuries.
Is there a way, Jason, that people can become involved with Wounded Wear?
Absolutely. I mean, we are always looking for First and foremost, we're looking for warriors. I mean, we want to be able to help them. We want to help them find purpose and peace, the end state of our mission. Secondary to that, we're constantly looking for sponsors. Obviously the mission we have, there are costs associated with being able to help these guys and gals. But bigger than that, we're looking for partner organizations. If you know of a nonprofit, for-profit company or individual that can provide services to a wounded warrior, we want to learn about you. You can go to combatwoundedcoalition.org. If you're a warrior, you can sign up through there. If you're looking to become a partner, you can sign up. Or even if you're a volunteer, if you want to come out, we do a lot of events. We survive off the amazing volunteers who support the organization through working in our store to help build kits, all the way to supporting big events like Jumping for a Purpose, where we rely on hundreds of volunteers to make that event successful. So they can go through the website to sign up for that, and you can find us on social media or even on our app.
Great. And Tisha, Jason mentioned sponsors and sponsorships. Are the sponsor dollars that you need large dollars, or can anyone sponsor?
Anything helps, actually. And the sponsorship start as low as $500 to sponsor a jumper for Jumping for a Purpose, and that can be by an individual, a group, or a company organization. And the great thing about sponsorship for that particular event is you can actually come out and meet the jumper that you sponsored. So when they land and you see that big smile on their face and see that they've gained a little bit of hope back, you can shake their hand and you can say thank you. And very few nonprofits offer, that opportunity, and we do, and we're proud to do that.
Sounds wonderful. Yeah. Is there anything else that we need to know about Wounded Warrior, or that you want to share with our viewers?
We want people to get involved. I mean, the biggest thing, we talked about it earlier. The VA can't do it, one organization or one individual. So our new slogan with the Combat Wounded Coalition is join the coalition and make a difference today. If you can only contribute $5, then we welcome the $5. And if you want to get involved as a volunteer, we can utilize you. We can find a way to help get you involved to make a difference. And we want to learn more about you so that you can help make a long-term impact in our warriors.
Well, we appreciate so much both of you being here today to tell us about Wounded Warrior and the new name, the Coalition, and to tell us about how people can get involved. Sounds like a fabulous mission, serving heroes who have done so much to keep us free and so much for our country. So thank you both so much for being here today.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us. Are you going to jump out of an airplane with us?
I would love to.
Get back to me on that. Okay. Sounds good.
Coming up, small business owners had a chance to win a $10,000 prize package for pitching their entrepreneurial idea to Cox Business and Inc. magazine. Find out about the winner and how his idea can easily fit right into your own home when we come back with more Cox Connections.